When we started talking about fractions, we introduced the idea of a rational number, which is a number that can be written of the form a over b, where a is the numerator and b is the denominator of that fraction, as long as b is not equal to 0. Irrational numbers, then, are numbers that cannot be expressed in that form. Or cannot be expressed as fractions. This means that we can classify numbers another way as either rational or irrational, depending on whether or not we can represent them as a fraction. In example 12, we'll actually look at part B first. We have the square root of 9. That will be equal to 3. But we know that we can take any whole number, any integer, and write it as a fraction over 1. So since 3 is equal to 3 over 1, then this is a rational number. In part A, we have the square root of 23. I don't expect anyone to know what that is off the top of their head, but we can evaluate that with a calculator by typing in 23 and then hitting the square root button. Or actually, I did that out of order for this calculator, but oftentimes with calculators, that's how you would do it, is type in the number and then hit the square root sign. For this calculator, I have to hit the square root button first and then type in that number that I want to take the square root of, and I get 4.7958315, so on. Those decimal values just keep going. With no way for us to represent that in a rational form, we can't convert that into a fraction, so this would be an irrational number. There's nothing inherently bad about being rational or irrational. It's just whether or not that number has the property as being able to be represented as a fraction.